Have you ever wondered why certain women attract men effortlessly, not through charm, loudness, or looks, but through something deeper? She doesn't seek attention. She doesn't try to impress. She doesn't even seem interested. And yet, men are drawn to her like a magnet. She is the Sigma female, mysterious, independent, emotionally grounded, and undeniably magnetic. In this video, we'll dive into 10 psychological reasons why men, even the most confident ones, can't resist a Sigma female. 1. She's mysterious, and mystery creates obsession. Human psychology is wired to crave the unknown. What's too available becomes boring, but what's hard to understand becomes intriguing. The Sigma female doesn't reveal everything at once. She doesn't overshare. This lack of predictability keeps men guessing, and the male brain, especially in the early stages of attraction, gets hooked on that challenge. Mystery makes men wonder, what's she thinking? What's her story? And that curiosity keeps their attention locked. 2. She doesn't chase, and that triggers the hunter instinct. Men are biologically wired to pursue. When a woman chases a man, it can flip that dynamic and reduce excitement. But the Sigma female never chases. She isn't cold or arrogant. She just values herself too much to seek approval. This lack of neediness activates a man's inner pursuit. Suddenly, winning her attention becomes a goal, and the harder she is to access, the more valuable she feels in his mind. 3. She's emotionally stable, and that brings peace. A Sigma female doesn't overreact, play emotional games, or create unnecessary drama. She handles her emotions with maturity. In a world full of chaos and confusion, this emotional stability becomes rare and highly attractive. Men feel safe around her, not controlled, not judged, just safe. And emotional safety is a deep psychological need in long-term attraction. 4. She has high standards, and that commands respect. Men subconsciously respect a woman who doesn't settle. A Sigma female won't tolerate disrespect, breadcrumbing, or emotional games. She has boundaries, and she enforces them with quiet strength. This high self-worth makes her stand out. Men are naturally drawn to someone who values themselves because it signals strength, confidence, and long-term value. 5. She's independent, and that removes pressure. Unlike women who become emotionally dependent quickly, the Sigma female doesn't cling. She has her own life, her own goals, her own identity. She's not looking for someone to complete her. She's whole already. This independence removes the pressure many men feel in early relationships. They don't have to fix her or constantly validate her. Instead, they can just connect naturally, without fear of losing freedom. 6. She's authentic, and men crave realness. In a world full of filters, fakery, and forced personalities, the Sigma female is refreshingly real. She doesn't pretend to be someone she's not to impress others. She's not loud to be liked or quiet to seem mysterious. She simply is. That level of authenticity cuts through the noise and creates deep attraction. Men feel like they can drop their own mask around her. 7. She's unavailable, but not on purpose. One of the most attractive psychological triggers is perceived scarcity. When something is rare, it becomes more valuable. The Sigma female isn't trying to be hard to get, she just is. Her life is full. Her time is limited. Her energy is precious. That natural scarcity increases her value in a man's eyes. He sees her as someone not everyone can access, and that makes winning her attention feel like a real achievement. 8. She commands respect without words. A Sigma female doesn't demand respect. She commands it, often without speaking. The way she walks, the way she looks you in the eye, the way she carries herself, it all signals self-respect. And men, whether consciously or unconsciously, pick up on that energy. They know they can't treat her like everyone else. they instinctively rise to a higher standard around her. 9. She's deep, and that creates emotional gravity. Men might be drawn to looks at first, but what keeps their attention is emotional depth. A Sigma female doesn't live on the surface. Her conversations are thoughtful, her opinions are her own. She questions the world, reflects deeply, and lives with purpose. This emotional depth becomes magnetic. It makes a man feel like he's not just connecting with someone beautiful, but with someone meaningful. 10. She doesn't need him, and that makes him want her more. Here's the paradox: when a woman doesn't need a man, she becomes the one he wants most. The Sigma female radiates self-sufficiency. She's not looking for a savior or a fairy tale. Men are deeply attracted to that energy, because instead of feeling like a caretaker, they feel like a companion. The relationship becomes a choice, not a crutch, and that's what creates long-lasting, passionate attraction. So, now you know. It's not the loudest woman, the most beautiful, or even the most outgoing that draws deep, long-term attention. It's the Sigma female, the rare woman who walks alone, yet carries a presence too powerful to ignore. She doesn't try to attract men, and maybe that's why they can't stay away. Which of these traits do you recognize in yourself, or in someone you admire? Drop your favorite in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to understand Sigma female power. Stay rare, stay strong, stay untamed.